right? NBA.
Yeah, NBA news.
And Giannis and this, I don't know what's happening. I mean, the talk is there.
He's going out bad, man.
But you're convinced that he should what? Force himself where?
Just say, have an honest conversation and just say, look,
they don't owe him anything.
I'm not talking about that.
If I'm Milwaukee, I'm going to get the best deal I can get.
No, that's two different. I'm saying he hasn't even admitted that he wants a trade. It'll start, then he won't say it. Then he'll say, well, I just like that they're flirting with me. I'm the baddie now. The man called himself a baddie. I'm not even making that up. He said, I'm the bad chick now. Like, everybody wants me. And then he says, well, I've never demanded. And then we always get the reports the Knicks were in the mix of this. So my point is, just have an honest conversation. Look, I'm ready to move on. Great time. We want a ring. And then, obviously, let them do their due diligence, find the best trade, and break amicably. But now, Rob G, we got some teams that are listed out there as some possible potential landing spots.
That's right. Earlier today, ESPN's Shams Charania reported that, of course, every team is going to inquire about Giannis. But as of right now, it's only been about, 24 hours since the news first broke. There are 4 teams that have already made inroads or aggressive offers on a potential Giannis trade. Those teams are the Golden State Warriors, the Miami Heat, the New York Knicks, and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And there lies the question. Do you think you can win now? Maybe Steph Curry, he's got another year or two being like one of the better players before he turns into just a solid, good role player. Is it the Knicks? You look at, the pairing of Jalen Brunson. How would you do it? For me, it was the last team you just named. Rob, I'm going with the Minnesota Timberwolves, who are right now sitting at 29-19. They're 6th, but they're literally one game. They could be 4th. You know how that goes in the Western Conference. I'm looking at a young star in Anthony Edwards, who is obviously one of the guys we talk about. I love that he wants to play. He wants to play all the time. He wants to be he's into it. He wants to be the guy. He's not kind of just, load management. And he wants the onus. He wants the star on his shoulder. He's averaging 30 a game, shooting 50%. He is an incredible player, going to be an all-star again, per usual now for him. And I'm looking at this as Anthony Edwards is only 24 years old. 24. He doesn't turn 25 until August. He's 24 years old, and obviously for Giannis, most teams that would get the trade, they would want to re-sign him. He's up for the 4 years max of, I think it's $275 or whatever it is. So
no thanks.
If I can get Giannis for 4 years locked in with a 24-year-old Anthony Edwards who's only getting better and put some surrounding pieces by this, I like that option. I got a closer in Anthony Edwards because
I don't. You're not going to get him for free.
I got to give up some pieces, but I got to give up some more.
Okay.
The Bucks want trades. Draft picks.
Well, but they got to get some players too, though. I mean, they got to get right.
Yeah, but they don't. I think about it.
Don't you have to match money? I mean,
you're gonna have to match money. So meaning if Rudy Gobert has to go,
but I mean, it can't be just draft picks.
But Rudy Gobert makes a lot of money, and I can make that work.
Rob G, don't you have to match the money?
But a third team can come in and match the money. The third team can come in and match the money and say, all right, I'm making up a team that people keep throwing around the Hawks. All right, we'll jump in. We'll give you this to match the money. So we'll trade this player to you so you can trade it to the Bucks.
I don't think it's as easy as you think it is.
Well, that's how it works with the three teams.
I understand, but I'm just saying with that kind of player, somebody's got to give up somebody making significant money.
Yeah, and that's why you work in a third. But that's the team if I'm looking at it saying what makes sense. And if I'm Giannis, and obviously ultimately we got to come to some type of, the Bucks have to do what they're going to do. But if I'm my agent, I'm saying, hey, man, I would love to go play with Anthony Edwards. I got a guy, plays hard, both ends of the floor, plays all the time, scoring 30 a game, young, hungry, and he's a closer, so that's one of Giannis's issues. It's hard for him to close. He can't make a shot on, you can't trust him to make a big shot. He's not going to make free throws, and Edwards can do that. So that's me. I like that pairing more than I like, obviously, the Warriors, because that sounds good, but that's just bringing older guys, getting rid of guys, and they're already struggling as is.
Yeah, I don't know where this goes, and then it's a deal. Can he help him now? He's hurt, right? There's a lot. If you're the Knicks, you're not trying. You've been trying to get to the finals. You haven't been there since '99, right? Mm-hmm. Since '99, it's been a while. Had a chance.
This was supposed to be the year too. You bring in Mike Brown. You're thinking this is the year to get it done. And they've been struggling. I got to see where they are right now in the standings. But, yeah, they've been struggling.
But they gave up so many picks, though, to the Nets. Like in reality, the Nets are ideal. The Nets have nothing but picks.
Man, the Nets, that's all they have.
Right. But they have, I'm just saying, like
for my life, if you ask me to name 3 Nets, I'll be like Dr. J, Jason Kidd,
Claxton, Nick Claxton.
Nick Claxton. That's all everybody did.
That's all I got.
Lakers been trying to get Nick Claxton. Rob G.
He's good,
How
though.
long y'all been trying to get Nick Claxton for 4 years?
He's good, though. He's a big guy. I'd take him on my team.
No, but it's a joke. The Lakers always have a guy that's on there. We're going to get this guy. And it's somebody for 2 or 3 years. Like, oh, when we get him, we'll be good. And now Nick Claxton has become that guy. Where do you want to land if you're him? You want to go to the Knicks, the Warriors, the Heat?
I wouldn't want to go to the Warriors. Sorry.
Where do you want to land?
I don't know. I'm just thinking if you're really going to go do this or whatnot, you go to the Knicks. You're already in the East. You know what I mean? Like you have a chance of getting out of the East if he goes there. You don't
on
think
paper?
So?
No, on paper that
they would be the
make
favorite.
Sense. The only thing that makes this weird, we've talked about this before. I just don't get Giannis is 31, still in his physical prime. He's incredible, an MVP candidate every year. Why do his teams not beastly? Why aren't they, 8 games ahead of everybody? Okay, maybe the Pistons they're 34-11. So maybe they're tied with the Pistons right now. Like, why don't Giannis team? They're 15-15 this year with him. With Giannis.
Yeah, but
like,
I don't know.
It's just the strangest thing to me that his team isn't better with him. The first round exits with him. I just don't get. He's so dominant and he's still relatively young.
But it's still about a team being put around you.
I'm not even saying win rings. I'm saying just be a presence in the East. They're never even a presence in the East.
Yeah, but that team, you knew that even after last year. I'm not even shocked that I thought they would be maybe a little bit better, but I'm Doc Rivers, not a big fan.
I don't know why he wanted him.
He's the one who
Careful
wanted.
what you ask for.
Right.
You might get it.
That was one of those that was bad. You know what? What was it? Adrian Griffin?
Yeah, they were performing well under him.
They're the second best record in the NBA.
And they didn't like him, kicked him out, and then they get Doc, and they've just been underachieving since. All right, Rob, so they're watching us right now, which means another thing they can do is what?
They can subscribe. All you got to do is hit that button, subscribe to The Odd Couple for some of the best sports talk content in the nation.
Facts, and while you're at it, they can like, they can comment, they can share. Do all that for us. We appreciate it. Just do all that right up in here.